guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. This is Small Town 6 and my name is Tiffany. Today we are bringing a really fun collaboration. I came up with an idea. I'm still new to all of this YouTube, but getting the hang of it. I thought it'd be fun to do something kind of like on the food channels have, where they do like a food wars and everybody like makes a dish that has a theme. So like every month we could do something fun and new. So this theme for this month, for our very first video, is going to be cereal. So everybody that's in the group that's participating is going to make a recipe with cereal. Whether it's something sweet or something for dinner, no matter what it is, they're all gonna do something really fun and really unique, and I cannot wait to see what all these ladies have created. But there's going to be a playlist linked down at the bottom, so when you get done watching my video, please go and watch their videos. They're a wonderful group of ladies. Their food is always fantastic and it's such a fun thing. So I appreciate everybody that's participating in this with me, and I appreciate everybody that's watching today's video. So my cereal of choice that I'm using today is something I'm sure all of y'all grew up on. I'm using Captain Crunch, Captain Crunch berries. I am going to be making two recipes with this. This is going to sound a little crazy. I'm going to be making, it's actually out of Pioneer Woman's cookbook, and I've made it before. It's French toast sticks. And you can freeze them, which I've done before. I've made big batches and frozen them and used them for other days. I'm going to make French toast sticks with Captain Crunch. And then I'm also going to be using Captain Crunch to make my dinner. And this is kind of crazy, but it's also in her cookbook. It's going to be crunchy Captain Crunch chicken tenders. So we're going to use that as the breading and some other stuff. And the salt kind of offsets the sweetness to it, but gives it a really good texture. And then I'm also going to be using another cereal, which I bought the generic. It's actually like Cocoa Pebbles, but I'm going to make a dessert with this because, you know, we need more sugar in today's recipes. But I know the family is a little bit like, what are you using Captain Crunch to make chicken for? That just sounds terrible. But hopefully this will turn out good because it looked really interesting. And I'm sure if Pioneer Woman's doing it, I'm sure it's fantastic. Of course, I'm not her, so it probably won't taste near the same. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this video. Give me a big thumbs up if you enjoy this type of thing. We have many more of these coming. Next month we have a new theme. So I hope you'll follow along and watch and enjoy this and check out all the ladies' videos. Okay, so the ingredients we need for today are, I picked up the Texas toast from Walmart because it's hard to find at Aldi's. So I made a trip over there. 12 slices of the thick Texas toast, 6 large eggs. We need half a cup of half and half. This is just to make one batch, guys. Half a cup of sugar, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 1.5 cups of panko breadcrumbs. We need 1.5 cups of Captain Crunch cereal crushed down to fine crumbs, 2 tablespoons of butter melted, and believe it or not, this is crazy, more sugar, some powdered sugar for the topping for when these are done. And then you can use maple syrup or regular syrup or whatever you want. And I know it's going to be very, very sweet, but that's what this recipe is. And it always turns out really, really good when I've made it in the past. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to take the toast out and we're going to cut 12 slices into 3 strips each. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And then we'll combine all this stuff into, it says 2 separate pie plates. So that way you can put your liquid stuff in one and you can put the dry ingredients in another, because we're going to dip these. And you can either freeze them, flash freeze them, and then bake them and eat them that day, or you can go ahead and freeze them and put them up for another day. Okay, now we're gonna add the eggs to a pie plate. We're gonna crack 6 large eggs, half a cup of half and half, and then we're gonna add the 1/4 a cup of the sugar, not the whole half, but a 1/4 a cup of the sugar. And then we're gonna add vanilla, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and we're gonna whisk all that together. And then our other pie plate, we're gonna add the breadcrumbs, crushed cereal, the remaining 1/4 a cup of the sugar, because you gotta add more sugar, and half a teaspoon of cinnamon. And then we will blend the melted butter into the dry ingredients. So that way, like, the crumbs kind of like, you know, blend together. Okay, so we're gonna dip the bread into the egg mixture and then into the crumbs. And then it says if you want to freeze these, which I have done before, then you can flash freeze them on a rack for 30 minutes and then put them in the freezer and then transfer them to plastic bags. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to bake them after I'm done with that. And I don't have one of those little specialty pans where it has the itty bitty cube things. I'm going to try to use this. This is like those Aisha Curry cookie sheets. I've never done it this way. I usually just stick them right on the surface, but a lot of times where I don't have any wax paper, Okay, so now we're gonna put these in the oven at 425, and like I said, they're not frozen. If you were freezing these, like I said, you would put these in the freezer, just like this, for 30 minutes to flash freeze them, and then transfer them to a freezer bag after that. And you could freeze them for another meal. It just keeps them fresh. Otherwise, if you're not, it doesn't give direct directions of how long to bake them if they're not frozen, which is really weird because, you know, this isn't a meal prep cookbook. But anyway, I'm going to put these in the oven and watch them for 10 minutes and hopefully they will turn out. And if they're not done, we'll go ahead and stick them back in. Okay, so these are done. I baked them actually for 12 minutes instead of 10, but I probably could have just done it 10 to 11. I just wasn't sure if it was completely done. But there you go. And then it says top it with powdered sugar and serve it with syrup. And if you want to, just serve it with some fruit because look at all that sugar. But we'll see how the kids like it. They usually love these. Okay guys, so the French toast sticks are done. Now we're moving on to dinner. And I'll also make dessert, which, you know, this is gonna be a super sweet day. But now we're going to do the Captain Crunch chicken strips. I went ahead so I don't have to film this on camera. I don't buy the chicken tenderloins or chicken strips, because chicken breasts are way cheaper. It was like $3.89 a pound for a little pack of chicken tenders. So I can just buy chicken breast and cut them myself. They're only $1.99, I think, a pound. So I went ahead and cut into 12 strips. I think there's actually 13. I had a little extra I'll use for something else, but got a whole pound of chicken, or a whole like pack of chicken from Walmart. So then what we're gonna need is a cup of flour, which I bought, like I said, I bought at Sam's. This will last forever. There's still some left over in the fridge. Then we need 2 eggs, 2 cups of Captain Crunch. It doesn't say berries, but that's what I have, so it'll be all right. It'll give it some color. So we're gonna crush this up. It says you can use like a bowl and sit and do it yourself, but I'm just gonna use my blender, my little chopper thing, Ninja. So I need that, and then we need vegetable oil for frying, but all I've got is olive oil because I never fry chicken. I usually just bake it in the oven. I'm sure you could do this either way. And then we need a half a teaspoon of black pepper and a teaspoon of salt. So the salt is really going to play a part in this because these are so sweet. The salt is going to even it out, I guess is what it says. So go ahead. Okay, the next thing we're gonna make is the Cocoa Crispy peanut butter cheesecake dessert. So what you're gonna need is a 9x9 pan. I'm just gonna use this pie pan. You're gonna need 1/3 cup of peanut butter. Gonna need 3/4 a cup of chocolate chips, and then 3 cups of Cocoa Crisp. And that's what we're gonna combine together to make the pie crust, cheesecake crust. And then for the filling, we're gonna need 8 ounces of cream cheese. We're gonna need another 1/4 cup of peanut butter. We're gonna need 8 ounces of Cool Whip or whipped topping. I'm just gonna divide this in half because I got the jumbo one. Then we're gonna need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're gonna need a 1/4 cup of sugar. And then put cocoa pebbles on top to garnish the top of the pie. And this is a no-bake dessert, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take the 3/4 cup of the chocolate chips, and we're gonna take the 1/3 cup of peanut butter, and we're gonna microwave it in a microwave safe bowl for 30-second increments until that's melted. And then add in the 3 cups of the cocoa pebbles, and then we'll put that down, press it down into the pie pan, and that will be our crust. Okay, I'm going to put this in the fridge and let it chill. It says to let it chill while I'm making the top. Okay, now we're going to add in the cream cheese, the 8 ounces, the 1/4 cup of peanut butter, and mix that. And then we'll add in the 1/4 cup of sugar, the teaspoon of vanilla, and 8 ounces of the Cool Whip. Yep. I don't have my handheld mixer, so I'm just going to use this big one and hope it blends together. And then we'll get the pie crust back out of the fridge and layer this on top and garnish it with some more cocoa pebbles. Okay guys, there's that. There's the cheesecake. It has the Cocoa Crispy crust on the bottom, and then the peanut butter, cream, cheese, Cool Whippy, cheesecake. That's so many words just now. Topping, and then I put some more cocoa pebbles on there. And it says to let it sit in the fridge for about 30 minutes to get real cool, and I guess to make it easier to cut. And there you go. Whoever thought you could make a dessert with Cocoa Pebbles. And there is the Cocoa Pebbles dessert with the cheesecake peanut butter dessert, no bake. There is the Captain Crunch French toast sticks, and then here is the Captain Crunch chicken. So we've got breakfast and dinner, and then we've got a dessert because you need all that sugar. But there you go. Who knew what you could make with cereal? So guys, that's going to be all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some new types of ideas for meals. This was definitely different, but the kids have already eaten the French toast sticks this morning, and they love it. And we've got softball tonight, so I'm glad I went ahead and got dinner made. And then why not have dessert? So we've already got that, and then I've got fries to go with the dinner, and I've got other stuff to serve for today. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you'll give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget, when you're done with this video, please click the playlist located in the comment section and go check out all these wonderful ladies videos that are collabing with me today. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Love you all.